Hi Aaron, I'm Cohen and I live in Holland. I need some help with my frontside 180s. The problem is I can't get the full 180 rotation and I don't pop high enough. Here's my ollie. Great font, by the way. Cool, so right off the bat, that ollie, we could use a little bit more work on it just to pop it up a little bit higher and then straight into the 180s. This method of rotating is actually backside. That is a backside 180, it's not a frontside 180. And yeah, when you're going in the direction, like when you're moving, if you pop that 180, your back is going to be facing towards the direction you're going, backside. So very important. I highly recommend learning frontside first, just seems a bit easier for people. But yeah, you're actually not too far away from this trick. Popping it up into the air, turning your head and shoulders, or so it seems. I can't really see your upper body too well. And then, yeah, on that one, you're just short of the 180. If I were you, I would practice them with a little bit of motion. It looks like you don't have a lot of room where you're practicing, so you can't do a whole lot, but just a little bit of motion. And then actually what I'm showing here on the screen is actually the real frontside 180. So see how when I turn my shoulders, I'm going the other direction. Like I'm turning toward my heels and you're turning toward your toes. So what I highly suggest is going back, just making sure you're really, really solid with your riding, then making sure you have your ollies down really, really, really well. So on your ollie was fine, you did get up into the air and you did it moving, but in order to take it to the 180, you have to be able to ollie a bit higher and just be able to control it a bit more. Now granted, you only showed me one, so that may have just not have been like your best ollie. You might have other ones that are better, but if that was your ollie, then definitely go back to the ollie. Make sure you get that really, really, really down. A lot of times it's not the trick that you're having a hard time. Like you're having a hard time learning 180s, but it's actually the ollie where you began having a hard time. You haven't fully gotten the ollie down, so then you're not ready to step it up to the 180 yet. But once you do fully get the ollie down, like you go back, you fully get the ollie down, and then all of a sudden the 180 is easy. So I want you to be able to think with that concept. It is a very, very important tool in skateboarding. These are the sequences that I go over in Skateboarding Made Simple, and I break down every trick into its very exact steps, and then each trick itself is in a very exact order. So definitely get that video, follow those steps. That'll help you learn really fast, and also make sure you don't get stuck. Like you're not going to get stuck on a trick forever. So check it out at brailleskateboarding.com. Thanks for your support.